Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu blasted the organization breaking the silence after Israeli Channel 2 reported that the group gathers information about Israeli military operations, this while collecting testimonies from former soldiers. The Prime Minister said that an investigation had been launched into these allegations, adding that based on the report, the group has, quote, crossed another red line. The Channel 2 report was based on hidden camera footage recorded by the Adkan group, which plants activists and leftist organizations to collect incriminating information. And I am joined on the phone with Breaking the Silence spokesperson Achiya Shatz. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
So can you say, do you feel a sense of persecution by Israeli authorities has reached its pinnacle upon this latest charge?
Of course. The last extreme separatist organization that started sending spies over a human rights organization is the last and most extreme thing we've seen. But the more extreme thing is that this is funded by the Israeli government, by governments like taxpayers' money. I want to say something clear. The Prime Minister and Minister of Defense are using the security services as a political tool. This is a definite and dangerous crossing of the red lines and needs to be investigated. Because breaking the silence has never... We have nothing to hide. We have nothing to fear because all the materials we publish are those authorized by the military center. The right-wing government is attempting to silence soldiers and citizens like me citizens of Israel that oppose the occupation and the government's policies in the territory. And I think this should worry every Israeli and every person who's concerned about the democracy and the future of the state of Israel. Now, I want to say the last thing that I see as maybe the most important. The IDF is the people army, not the personal army of Netanyahu and Ya'alon. And this is why we all need to come and stand together and say this is a line that we can't cross.
Would it be saying too much that the Israeli authorities are perhaps deploying its security forces against human rights organizations?
This is exactly what is being done. The Prime Minister himself is saying that he's sending services, security services, to go and start persecuting Israeli human rights groups. And more than that, soldiers. We have been soldiers. We've been there. We were fighting, and we came to a conclusion that after we finish our army service, what we think that is the best for Israel is to end the occupation. We're doing it legally. We're doing it with the people. And since the Israeli government is a right-wing government, they're trying to stop us. Now, this is fine as long as with a political gain, but sending like the security forces to try and sabotage our work and try to criminalize us, this is the crossing of a new line.
Breaking the Silence spokesman Achiya Shatz, thank you very much for your updates. We really appreciate it.